Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanSaurusRex. I'm Sean. Every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can get your fresh game of baseball, so subscribe and ring the bell for more. Thank you for joining me today as we take on the Atlanta Braves in the third game of a three-game set. We've won the first two games. They've both been tight. 2-0 yesterday, 3-2 in the first game, and it's not going to get much easier as we're facing Spencer Schwellenbach, 15-8 with a 3.61 ERA. We have Brian Wu on the mound, 16-3 with a 2.73 ERA, so it should be a pitching duel. We're going to need to stay calm, we're going to need to stay patient, and we're going to need to try and fight our way to a victory. Let's jump in to today's game. I didn't say Spencer Schwellenbach the way that Jake Storielli always says it, which is Spencer Schwellenbach. That was a very good read. I haven't warmed up my voice. Okay, we get another game of the week. Had a bunch of these. This one makes a little more sense, so let's flip Rayleigh and Shenton. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. We're okay. So right-handed pitcher. I might... let's do this. Let's flip Moore and Crawford, because I wanted to do that yesterday and I didn't. I will do Robles and Seiya, and we'll flip that 3-1. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. I liked what we were able to do. We have just a tick more versatility with a lefty on the bench in Dom Canzone. But I like that we were able to bring in...
Fans and welcome. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against
what was it? We had it was a lefty pitcher, so we brought in Robles as a DH. I thought that worked really well. Like I predicted, starting pitching duel, Schwellenbach taking on Brian Wu. Broom's out. We're looking for a 3-game sweep as Brian Wu has been dominant on the mound. Michael Harris is batting .359 over the last 9 games. Acuna Jr. takes the league lead in OPS at .935. Gilbert, big game on the mound in that win versus the Braves yesterday. Mariners bullpen over the last 11, 35.2 innings pitched to a .5 ERA, 35 strikeouts. That's helped us win 2 of these games, or these 2 games. Starting pitching for the Braves is under 2 in the last week. 81.1 innings pitched, 88 strikeouts. We have provided a lot of those strikeouts. I would not be surprised if we were like a quarter of that 88 strikeouts. To the starters. 20? 22? That's not great. Maybe it's not that high. Braves bullpen over the last 4 games, 19 strikeouts. Oof, were a lot of those. 14 innings, .64 ERA. This is a really tough starting rotation and bullpen for us. Cubs win in extra innings versus the Nationals. Jazz Chisholm hits his 100th career home run. Gilbert increases the AL strikeout lead to 244, and Munoz increases the AL save total to 49. Bryson Stott snaps an 0-for-16 hitless streak with a 2-hit performance versus the Marlins. 200th career home run for Trey Turner. Nick Martinez fires 7 innings, a 2-hit ball, and a win versus the Mets. Emilio Pagan, he leads the NL in saves with 43. Ke'Bryan Hayes breaks out of a 1-for-16 slump with a 2-hit performance versus the Brewers. And Bubba Chandler goes 4.1 innings with 3 runs and strikes out 4 in his debut against the Brewers. There's a look at your farm report very briefly as we get set for game number 143.
So just
and I was
about
correct
set
on that.
now. Today's starting pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
As we take a look at Schwellenbach's numbers, we get set with Julio Rodriguez, who we have been struggling with over the last little bit. 4-seam at 98, a slider at 90. I think that not quite as big of a speed difference might help us out. Cutter at 95, curveball at 83 will probably give us some trouble. The splitter coming in at 87.
Julio Rodriguez, the leadoff batter.
And there is a slider to lead it off the Braves. 83 and 60. Obviously not performing that well in real life, but still giving the Mariners some trouble. They are playing the Roku leadoff game today. Big win for Seattle yesterday as Texas lost. Kansas City sits 1 game behind them in the wild card.
he doesn't get the call.
And every day that passes, that road trip that I kept talking about in Kansas City, in Houston,
And now 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time.
about a week away. We'll
With
see.
that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
There's a swing
Go,
and a
baby, go.
drive.
Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Go, 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 go. Leadoff home run for Julio Rodriguez, his 26th of the season.
Game leaves the yard. His 26th of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we have had trouble maintaining the ability to get hits against this team. So,
well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for
what are
a
the
pitch to
Mariners doing?
absolutely drive.
Oh, wow,
And,
7-0.
leadoff hitters aren't
What
here
happened?
anymore, just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise.
they scored
and do
like
some
one run in
damage.
that first game, and then they scored
Now
10
at the
last
plate,
night.
J.P. Crawford.
That's a
And he
great
takes
take.
a
That's a
strike.
great take. Let's see. Garver had a triple. Julio had a 3-run double. Polanco with a home run. Naylor with a home run.
Next
There's that
pitch is
curveball outside. Kind of able to identify that a little bit
Coming up,
early.
already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Let's lock in here.
Next
That's
offering
just high.
upstairs.
Good. Good. These are the takes that we need to be making consistently through the rest of this game.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. The throw into
God dang it.
second. But he's in there
Wow, that was
easily.
still almost...
Well, patience and discipline paid off
okay.
right there as he got into an advantage count. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing.
I mean, that's a home run in a lot of stadiums, but okay. Just not in Atlanta.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll
Wow,
touch
we
down
were able
for
to get
him.
on that curveball.
The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Okay. Okay.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Well struck right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags
You know what?
second,
That's not
and he
terrible.
makes it up
That's
to
not
third
terrible.
with
That's the
1
kind
away.
of good aggressiveness I think we want to see. I feel like we're seeing the ball pretty well. We're
And
getting
now we
getting
check out
some
the
good
Mariners
contact.
lineup.
It's
A
the
guy who's
first
been
out of the
huge
game,
for them over
and
the
we're
last
able
month
to advance
plus.
the runner, so
Jorge
it's not the
Polanco.
worst.
And Boog, he's a guy
worst
who loves
situation.
coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on.
Yeah,
with
we were
him
kind of on
moving in
that
the
splitter.
on-deck circle.
Just
Luke Raley.
that's a
batting
fine
one
take.
down.
I'm good with that.
Takes
We
the
were
strike.
kind of down there, but we weren't committed enough.
Next
There we
offering
go.
is down low. One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. And now 2 balls and a strike.
That was a weird animation.
Comes
Ooh,
up
you got me
empty.
with the
That's
splitter.
strike 2.
All right, let's take a time.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second.
We're good.
That's
That's a good take. That's a good take right there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
One away with a runner at third. Goes down looking.
He went up in the zone. I was kind of cheating a little bit on the lower side there, and then he went high, and That got me. He'd abandoned that fastball.
Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And there's a foul ball.
Okay.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
What?
Suzuki on third with 2 out.
Ooh, we got rid of splitter. That should have been a strikeout pitch right there. We get a very generous call. Take a time here. 2 doesn't feel like it's going to be enough. I don't know exactly what changes sometimes with what I am and am not swinging at.
That misses the
that's
zone.
high. That's
The
fine.
count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There we go.
Piece and stays alive.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
On the ground to the left.
Rolled over it.
Throw on to Olsen.
Okay.
They
Hey, we get a
out
solo home run.
Arozarena.
We get a couple
They
nice
limit
hits
the damage
there.
here, but 2 runs for 'em to
Unfortunately,
jump
we
ahead.
just aren't able to do
Bottom
anything
half
with
of
that
inning
double,
number 1
which
coming up.
is
It's the
too
Mariners
bad.
2 and the Braves
It was a
nothing.
no-out double. We were able to advance him to third on the fly-out. Then it was a bad strikeout with Rayleigh, and then it was a... Damn.
Back here in Atlanta,
Why is that such a
NJ's
problem?
starting pitcher, Ryan
I
Wood.
mean,
And for
such a
whatever reason,
problem.
he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Oh my goodness,
Boog, I
they
really
scored
think he
more
likes
since I
being the
looked.
villain.
What?
This is a guy that seems
Come
like
on,
he's
Cal
always
Raleigh. Give me a Cal Raleigh
energy
blast.
in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd
Arozarena.
gets. So whatever the reason
Doing
is,
some good.
he's got
Okay,
good
so
stuff
9-0
combined
for
with
the
right
Mariners.
type of attitude,
Mariners.
and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
Michael Harris the second, leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
We do need to try and drive that pitch count up a little bit, or continue to drive that pitch count up. We had him throwing 20-plus pitches. That's what we need. Not that it's going to be any easier against the bullpen, so
Set down on strike.
maybe it's not the best idea or game plan for this portion with how we've been playing,
I
but
think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Right side.
no,
And that one finds its way through.
I shouldn't
So
have
they get
taken
a
my
man
hand
aboard
off
with a
my
one-out
controller.
First
I
two
don't-
swinging, went up there with a
Talking.
plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In there safely.
Really?
And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
There we go.
He's having a hard time catching up.
Strikeout here is huge. They've been able to put the bat on the ball in a consistent manner throughout this whole series.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. There's a swing and a
That
miss.
is not a slider in a spot that I wanted. Holy moly.
Check swing.
Here we go.
And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Liner, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And they trail by 1.
Wasn't in time. It's a diamond throw, and it just wasn't there.
It's so hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to
all
it and
good.
hit it well.
It's all
Pretty
good.
amazing.
To the right side, Polanco. Throws to first in time.
I don't know if Polanco's going to be able to get to that. We might be able to dive and get that ball. But I think the more frustrating part of it is the fact that we threw that slider so poorly. Got to slow down sometimes and get that rhythm correctly. Or get that rhythm correct, I should say.
Digging in, Austin Shenton.
23 pitches in the first inning.
New career high for RBIs in a season. Schwellenbach back to work. And that's in for a strike.
I gave up on that pitch real
Real
early.
First, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well.
Shenton went 0 for 1, then we brought in Robles. Robles went 3 for
It's
3.
a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable.
Out. Okay.
Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific
We're on
bite
top
at
of the
end.
slider, and we're doing exactly what we can't do.
Albies over to first
That's
in
4
time.
pitches and 2 outs.
Polanco
2 outs
is out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's
or
the
5
third
pitches.
baseman,
Either way,
Dylan
it's
Moore.
bad.
Swing
That's so
and
late.
miss. Strike one.
This
Just
strong
completely
second
lost
inning
the
is a
flow.
confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager.
Fastball on the
Doesn't have
first
to get
pitch of the
into that
first
hole
at
with
bat.
that
Slider on the
early.
first pitch of the second at bat. 4-seam fastball on the first pitch of the third at bat.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. 2 outs. That
Nope,
misses.
that's inside.
And that's ball one. Now one missed.
There we go.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Coming
Okay,
on
so he
Boulevard.
throws
He's
fewer
there.
than 10
He's
pitches.
got it. And
That's the
that
kind
is
of
that.
inning we cannot
Nothing
have.
across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 2.
So ever
and the
since that
Braves
Seiya
1.
double, it's been 6 consecutive outs.
Bottom
We
half
got-
of inning number 2. Here is
We got
Matt
a
Olson.
hold of a curveball. Yeah, but that slider that we yanked outside and allowing him to get to second. Damn, that's worse than just
That one's in
having the
there.
hand off the
0-1.
controller there. Because I don't know that Polanco's going to get there.
Just
And even if he is, I just don't think that it's going to. I think he'll knock it down, but I think it's probably still going to be a single.
pitchers.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
that's
the
right,
worst.
Bruce. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And a pitch. Fouls it off.
Okay,
Still
that's okay.
1-2.
You could see the
Here's the
you could
pitch
see
to
the
Olsen.
indecisiveness of like, did I want to throw that pitch?
On
L1
the
to
ground
step
to
off.
first, Raley steps on first for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So here's Murphy now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
There's
Here
a
we
strike.
go.
Right through there for a
It
strike.
is.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out. Base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under this one.
Okay.
Makes the grab. 2 down.
That's 2 down.
Batting 8, second
And here
baseman,
comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Mets beat the Reds.
And there's
Here's
the
when these
strike.
playoff races will start becoming, especially in the National League, when those races will be done. American League has a little bit of juice.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase
Foul ball.
if you look down in that area.
Right side, hard hit.
Nicely done, Polanco. Okay, hey. Better second inning for both pitchers. Neither one gives up a run. I don't know that we can hold on to another one-run lead. We're going to need to figure out a different closing strategy because we've used Munoz 2 games in a row. He was low on energy, and it obviously got worse as that went on. So I don't think that he's going to be able to pitch a bunch. So I don't know. Maybe we have to get kind of clever with it, which I don't know that I love the idea of. 3-2, 2-0. Your scores both in favor of the Seattle Mariners as we get set for inning number 3. Julio led off with a home run.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
He was late there,
on the
strike one.
They'll just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And with the slider. I knew it was going to be a fucking slider. I knew it. It was going to be a stupid fucking fastball that we can't catch up to, and then we're going to be stuck in a rocking chair with a slider that we can't catch up to.
And there's the ball. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2.
Missed.
That's to third. What a stop to first.
Not going to be in time.
Third baseman have to be so quick with their
And by be in time, I mean we're not going to be able to get there. It's a nice dive.
That's a perfect example, though.
He must have a really good arm over there at third.
Anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now here is J.P.
There we go, Crawford.
And this one looks like
I thought that's
turn for second.
That's a double. Easy double. I thought the curveball would give us a little bit more trouble. We've been able to identify it pretty well.
You come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
I do think Crawford in the 2 spot is a help to us. I like Solano, but I believe he's injured. I don't remember how long he's injured for. Solano's been a great 2 spot hitter, but I think usually when we do the best with Crawford, it's when he's in the 2.
Suzuki doubled in his first AB. Hammers that one deep left
Fuck
field.
yes. If we can get going with Seiya Suzuki, that is going to help this lineup. His 18th of the season. I don't remember how many he came in with. We have really struggled with him since we got him before the trade deadline. We've had some great games with him, and we've had some awful slumps. It's been very hot and cold. Not where sometimes it's like, okay, well, he has a 6-game hit streak. Sure, he's going 1 for 3 every day, but
the challenge, not get over anxious.
Was that a curveball that we were able to get to?
Stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's a nice job. It's good aggression. It's a slider that we're able to get a hold of.
He's 0 for 1.
That is a great take. That's a great take.
Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Schwellenbach.
It's an even better
Maybe
take.
a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start
Not a
trying
great
to
swing. Thankfully, we
throw
were.
instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
We were able to push it foul.
Center field. Harris
We weren't
has it
committed
beat up.
enough.
He makes the grab.
That's
That's
okay.
out number 2.
It's a good
Look,
recovery,
we're not
though,
striking
after
out
giving
as
up the
nearly
home
as much
run.
as we did in that first
Allowing
game.
it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, bases empty.
Wanted to cheat a little bit on the high side,
Up next
but
for the Mariners. That's in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you
that's a
come
guy.
in and
Curveball
you're
got
not as
us.
focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick
got
me
on
up.
top of it,
Sneaks
but we
through,
get the
base
single, so
hit.
it's fine.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder,
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, just on top of it.
Third out.
We had committed a little bit. That was good sound, but couldn't figure it out. Damn it.
It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
10-1 now for Seattle. Polanco sac fly. Julio scores. Jerkson Profar got a home run.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Here's your starting pitching. Season stats. Hey, we're number 1 in everything. 1,031 strikeouts. 39 walks. And I'm going to guess that 38 of those were just bad location. All right. We are up 4-1 here. Bottom 3. Love getting that run back. Thank you to Seiya Suzuki. We started with a 2-run lead. We have now increased it to a 3-run lead. And that was the thing that I was worried about.
Jump throw.
Nicely done, Moore. Way to go.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris.
My goodness, Chris.
I was a little worried that we were going to become stagnant offensively. And that 1-run lead was probably not going to hold.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
We have a powerful arm, 60.
Now and watches strike 1.
Foul away. There we go.
Struck him out.
Bam.
And he's registered
out number 2. Yeah.
When he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Profar in the box here.
You've been giving me that.
Go for a ball.
We've been able to play with the outside part of the zone a little bit.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And
I didn't need to dive there.
For Ronald Acuna Jr. And now it's Ronald.
Actually, maybe I did need the dive. It was just a little late on it. Needed to hit the dive probably here. Hit it about a step late. Darn. That's okay. All right. It looked better. I thought that he might be able to get it. Maybe that's a bad angle.
Bounce to the right side.
Oh, did not need to do that. Forgot there were 2 outs.
1 hit, 1 left.
We're okay. We're okay. 4. If we could settle it down.
The Mariners 4 and the Braves 1. Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Shenton. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
All right, there we go.
And they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Oh, got me with a slider early on it.
So they forced the starter,
but it's
to put
foul.
in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Got it. Now there's 1 away.
That slider got me.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Pitch release good. Okay. If you say so, game.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Oh my God. Is that seriously 2 fastballs just dead center? A little early on that second one. I did not take a timeout.
To the right side.
Go, Polanco, go!
To the bag, steps on first, and it's out
What
number
a-
2.
Okay, all right. The odd-numbered innings are the innings that we're doing work. Otherwise, it's...
him and for his team.
Moore.
Okay, Sean.
Now as he swings and misses
We gotta
for
settle
strike
down.
1.
0-1.
Too much auto swing mode here. Just ready to roll.
Swing
And a little unsure what we were going to see.
Right side, that'll find the stands. That
One ball,
misses the
2
zone.
strikes.
Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's
All
behind.
right, we didn't get got by the curveball, which I thought we would because we'd be too early swinging over it and all that. But it is an out, which is a little unfortunate.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates.
MVPs, and it's Marcell Ozuna. All right, Seattle, let's not... Okay, end fourth. Good. Sometimes the phone, or the app doesn't update very well. Juan Soto, Mark Vientos up there. All right, 4-1. Bottom fourth.
Yeah, that's
a strike. It's not. Oh my God.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one drilled left field. Rosarena going back. Way back there and gone. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to.
I thought we had a shot at it. We had a pretty good jump.
Just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
I just don't think there was anything that we were going to do. Fastball. It's all good. We're up by 2. We're fine.
In there at the knees. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom.
All right, fresh inning here, bottom 4, up by 2. Neither of those pitches were in good spots. We got a lucky call on that slider, and we got a swing on that circle change. Both of them bad, though. That's a fucking strike.
That's a good pitch there.
What happened to your zone, man? That's not a ball. That's 2 in this inning already, you fuckwad.
He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him swinging. He's not
Now, the
strikeouts
first
now.
one didn't really cost us. Obviously, it changes a little bit how we pitch.
Should have had a broken, I think, but you know, that's good composure right there.
That one, though,
Come back with another good
that
pitch
one's a
to
little
get him to
more
swing and
egregious because it
miss.
should have been an out. Thankfully, it was only one extra pitch, and it was still a strikeout.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That pitch in
There
for
we
a
go.
strike. It's 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Really, really lucky on that one. Really lucky. That was a really bad finish on that.
On the ground right side.
And there is out number 2.
Tosses
Okay.
to first.
Okay.
And Olsen
Good
is
bounce
set
back.
down.
Up next for the Braves, catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike.
There we
and
go.
It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses,
that's a
and
ball.
it's 1-1.
Okay.
He's a little out front.
Circle
Did a
change,
good
we've
job
been able to
keeping
get
the hands
past
back
some
long
guys,
enough
some
to foul
funky
that pitch
swings
off.
at it.
That one out
And
to
we're able
right.
to get contact on it. Suzuki with a diamond. Diamond
makes
jump,
the
and
play,
there we
and
go.
that's out number 3.
Okay, so we give up the solo home
So
run.
the
That's
Braves
fine,
get
but we're able to
one
bounce back
on the
nicely.
solo.
Kind
It's
of a
now
double win for
4-2.
us.
This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th.
Couple bad calls by the umpire, but we're not gonna worry about it too much. Anderson Pilar, we did see the one slider that was called a ball against us, or for us, I guess, as we were at bat. So whatever. We're getting into this bullpen early. We have not had a lot of success against this bullpen. It is a righty still. Sinker at 94, curveball at 81, a slider at 86, splitter at 89, and a two-seam at 93.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these
Way up in
Mariners,
the zone.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really
You've
locked
been
in
seeing the
at plate.
curveball pretty well today. I know that one's just an out. It's a little on the inside. I thought he was going to go out on the outside, but a good enough adjustment until we didn't strike
Now
out. So.
batting, shortstop. JP
Sometimes you just have to take
J.P. Crawford.
the wins where you can get them.
Rips one to right.
Oh, just early on the
Foul
two-seam.
ball.
Darn. That sinker comes in just a tick quicker.
That one fouled off.
That's a curveball.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
Okay, hey, there we go. Way to see that curveball in. Crawford is 2 for 2 today. Okay, foul it off. Thank you. That's a contact swing. That's just us hoping to survive here.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't
Did
hang
you get there?
on.
Let's
Safe at first as they
go.
can't make the play.
JP.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
There's a possibility that we
And
swing
now for Seattle,
through another
Seiya
curveball if he
Suzuki.
throws a fourth
He's
one up
already
there.
homered here in this one. Check swing.
That's fine.
Called
That's
strike.
fine. Tried to be aggressive there, obviously because we were too early on it.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
0-2 is the count.
Timeout asked for.
Dang it, dang it, dang it.
Oh, and 2 now.
And he got rid of that slider.
Him out.
God, he left those hittable. Those were hittable.
On the way back to the dugout, got a pitch to hit, and just couldn't get to
Missed
it.
2 of
That
them.
Slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Raleigh.
Okay,
Down the
we're getting a
box.
little too swing
Comes up
happy
empty
here.
with a swing there.
He's all of a sudden figured out where to throw the ball.
Next
So
offering
he
is
likes
fouled
that
back.
curve. He's like that curveball inside.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time.
Okay,
Fights that
that's
one
fine.
away.
Hey,
The
fight
count
it away.
remains 0-2.
Stay alive. It's probably ball 1. Should be ball 1.
Way
One ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
There's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. Started after it. Appeal to third. Nope,
Thank
he
God.
held back.
I was a little
Crawford,
frustrated
the
with
runner
that
at first with 2
swing on
gone.
the slider with myself.
Pickoff throw.
He's out.
And Crawford
Oh,
gets
wow.
in there.
Okay. Jeez Louise. Seemed like there was quite the delay there for Crawford. That's outside. Hey, there we go. Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul it off. Okay. Early? Yeah. Not a ton, but just early.
So now 2
Okay.
on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there,
There we go.
or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
We haven't gotten got by the curveball today. He's left some hits. He's left some balls in hittable locations.
On the ground, right side.
Oh,
He takes it himself to the bag. And
early on the
So they
splitter.
strand a pair. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Braves
We have
2.
the rare lead in hits against this team. A couple of games, previous two games have not gone that well.
So far.
Here's a look at your
Albies.
pitching stats. What am I looking for? Today's stats. Starting pitching comparison. There it is. 4 hits, 4 strikeouts for Wu in 4 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned, no walks. 0 walks for Schwellenbach, who gave up 4 in 4 with 4 4s and 4s. Lots of 4s.
Wu back to work.
My brain broke
Zone
there.
For a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes
Somehow
on,
I've been
have
up
to
for
be
about
more
2 hours,
disciplined at
but
the
still
plate.
not
They've
like
been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled
There's
quite a
this
bit
sinker.
today.
There we go. Let's go with a circle change in that low outside corner. Okay, foul it off. That's fine. That's fine. San Francisco 2 games out. 4 teams in contention for the wild card, or tied for wild card positions, or no games back. It does not show the plus 2s or whatever. Yeesh, not great. Okay,
Foul ball
Albies.
Still 0-2. Stays alive. This
Okay,
one in the
that's
air,
fine.
right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
It's not. It's really
Swings
not
through
the
that
night.
one.
It's not the night. Tonight's not the night to
Needs
notch
just
number
one
100.
more
Do it a
homer to
different
reach
day.
100 in the big leagues. Next offering
There
in
we go.
there for a strike. And that is strike 2. The Mariners leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Just
Damn
misses
it.
the mark outside the zone.
I was trying to
Yeah,
fool him.
making
We
it
hadn't
to
thrown it.
100
That's the first
homers
sweeper
would
we've
be
thrown
quite
all
the
day.
career accomplishment
He's probably
for him.
thrown
Out of the
5
more than
sweepers
20,000
all
players to take an at-bat in the
season. We
majors,
don't
less than
typically use that
5%
5th pitch,
ever
that
hit
R1
100
pitch.
days. Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
And now Michael Harris the second. Ground ball up the middle.
Nice.
And that will end the
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we're
Offense
through
held in
5.
check there.
Wu
We're
is
through
already
5.
in
It's
the
the Mariners 4
low energy
and the
kind of
Braves
area.
2.
He's in that yellow, that caution zone. I'd like to get him through 6. But we're going to get through third time
We're
through
back,
the order
and they make a
as
change
they
to
bring
start
in
the
Pierce
sixth.
Johnson.
The new pitcher,
This is
Pierce
the best way to
Johnson.
defeat me.
And as the numbers
Is
go, he's not a
probably
big
not great as it is
strikeout
for
guy.
your
He tries to
bullpen.
force weak contact,
If you just
so
keep
command and
bringing new
execution
arms
are
in,
huge
I
for him.
typically can't figure it out.
And stepping in for the
Leading off for
Mariners,
Seattle,
Randy
left fielder,
Arozarena.
Randy
Both 2
Arozarena.
in this one.
Curveball at 86, a 4-seam at 98, and a cutter at 94.
Strike 1.
Boog, it
That
looked like
was
that
just a
curveball backed up
horrible
on him,
swing.
and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And it's even
There we
out.
go.
Hit in the air, center field. Harris should have this one.
That
Makes the
curveball
catch
did
for the
not
out.
dive.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin
Now it's the
Shenton.
Mariners DH, Austin Shenton.
Curveball stayed up a little bit. Don't want to count on that, but
Johnson, in his 7th season, he throws a curveball, a four-seamer,
okay,
and
a couple of
occasionally uses
lefties.
a cutter. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee appears to be getting loose. Bummer getting cranked up as well. And
Ooh,
a
that was
swing
a
and a miss
fastball.
there.
That was a fastball.
Got a ball,
Base
one
is
strike.
empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one hammered way
Go,
back
ball,
there.
go, 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 go.
That one is gone.
All right, hey, way to get that run back. There we go. Took a little
And
bit,
they
but we're
add
able to
their
get it with
lead.
Shenton.
It's 5-2. That's their
Curveball.
third
We
home run of
aren't
the
getting
game.
beat by it
They're having a
consistently.
lot
We've
of
missed
fun
a
at the
couple
plate in
swings
this
here and
one.
there,
They've got the
obviously.
long
We missed the
ball
first
working
one
for
with a
them on
Rosarena. That was way up in
autopilot.
the zone. We had it actually timed up pretty well, but it just didn't drop.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high
Opposite
velocities on the
field. He
mound.
has
You've got
just enough
stronger
power
hitters,
against those righties to
really
get
good
that
pass
out.
to the baseball. So much power
Just
in
late,
this sport.
69
Opposite
power,
field
Norse.
home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to
Ooh,
keep that ball
that's just
fair.
a nice.
Polanco.
That's a
in the
nice
box
curveball
now.
right on
No
the
balls
zone,
and a strike.
edge corner of the zone.
The next pitch misses.
That's a bad swing,
And
but
it's a ball and a strike.
it's a check. So thank you, Jorge. Thank you, Mr. Polanco, sir.
That one
That's
missed.
inside. Oh,
Swing
that's a
and a miss,
fastball.
and now 2-2.
Let's take a timeout. That's a
Chance to collect
4-pitch
himself
walk.
now as
No,
he
it's
gets
nice. It was a nice curveball on the outside. I forgot. That's a bad swing. It's a 3-1 count. Got me with the
Looking
curveball.
for the K.
I
I can't
took
argue
him.
with that
Sorry.
one. And
We have a
clearly he
home
was
run.
looking
We're
for
good.
something
We have our
else.
3-run lead
Anything
back
but the
intact.
breaking ball.
Dylan Moore.
It's really annoying that his curveball is that way, but look, it is what it is.
And you got to tip your cap.
More. Now at the
Curveball
plate as he
outside.
swings through strike
One's the
one.
count.
Just don't anticipate that he's going to throw it up in that part of the zone.
And a swing
Okay,
and
now
a
we're
miss.
falling apart, and all of a sudden we're getting got by the curveball. I complimented
He's
myself,
got
and now we're all at a
3
rhythm, all at a
times
time.
in a row because
Settle it
hitters
down.
just can't lay off of it.
There we
Pitches
go.
in the dirt, and the count
That's
1-2.
inside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Johnson fires. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the third out. One scores
That wasn't
in
a
the
strike.
inning coming on this solo
That
home
was
run.
not a fucking strike.
5-2.
Bullshit, man.
Welcome back.
Leading
And
off.
Offense this series,
In this
0.7
series,
runs a
as we
game, a
take a look at the
242
numbers.
average for the Atlanta Braves, a 557 OPS. 4 extra base hits, no home runs, that's a positive. And also a lie, 2 RBI. Oh, because that's through the first 2 games.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's
With a
not what we're
3-run
seeing
lead,
here.
I think we could try and get him through 6. Also, we didn't put anybody up in the bullpen, so there's that.
This one chopped up the middle.
Got
Crawford
it.
throws to first in time. And a quick
Ouch.
out number 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean,
Up
if he
next
can
for
get
the
through
Braves,
one more inning,
right
anything
fielder,
after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But
He's
they
back in
should
the
be
green,
lined
so we
up
might
good
be doing
enough to
enough
get to the finish line.
offensively to give him some rest. I thought I saw him
The
in
batter
that
now as he swings and misses
that
for strike
yellow,
one.
hey, it's time to start getting some stuff going. But
That's to third.
oof, I almost overcooked that one.
Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker
This
is
might help him
designed to
get
do.
through a
Get it
seventh
over
inning.
a little bit, hit
I don't know that we really need it. We could use is an extra run.
Here's a high chopper. Sends it across
To try and get
it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves.
try and get us just a
no runs, no hits,
little bit
no
extra
errors.
insurance,
We're
little
through
extra
6
insurance.
full. It's the M's 5 and the Braves 2.
Braves 2. 8 runs in the third for the Seattle Mariners. Awesome.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Awesome.
We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
And he's
Okay,
been
we
riding
did
that
not
strikeout
figure
to a
anything
high
out against
rate
Aaron
this
Bummer
year.
yesterday.
Typically at least 1 an inning.
We helped him
it'll
drop
be
that
tough to get
ERA
to.
a little bit, but we'll see what we can do. It's a lefty pitcher.
And now
Leading
here
off for
is
the Mariners.
Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
We're up by 3. Sweeper at 85, a sinker at 95, 4-seam at 96, cutter at 90, curveball at 84.
There's a strike.
He went with a
Some
sweeper
hitters are just
first
more
pitch. He
confident
did
they can
not
track
use
that
the sweeper
first pitch
much.
out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
I don't want to throw this inning away to keep Crawford in, but
Check
fuck
swing. Did he
me
go?
in the
Yes, he did.
face with that. God damn it.
Time call.
Just a horrible swing. It's a decent pitch, and then it just keeps going.
Good eye right
Okay,
there.
that would have been a brutal strikeout. But also very much a flip your swing on those last two, if you're going to swing.
Up the
Okay, and we're able to get it up.
And it's through for
Up
a
the
hit.
middle.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
We don't see this.
What do we
a
wanna
whole
do?
lot
Can we
anymore.
bring
Hitters
Bliss
with huge
in?
Strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to.
It's his third best position.
Hit the ball back up the
Yeah,
middle other
I don't want to
way.
hit into.
He was
We might hit
playing
into a
that
double
hole,
play
I
anyway.
believe.
Bliss gives us a
Very
little
good
bit
at
more
bat with 2
speed.
strikes.
Fouled off left side.
Oh, darn.
Rodriguez on at first. Nobody out. And that one got a piece of him.
Okay. I'm okay with this. Because it'll be Seiya. It'll be Raleigh
Up next
flipped.
for the Mariners.
Seiya Suzuki.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
And that's outside.
Thank you for the
Ball
check
one.
swing. Shouldn't have swung at that.
First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one close, ruled the ball. Now 2-0.
That's 3 or 4 that we've seen that are just very clearly strikes. Obviously, there were a couple I was annoyed with. That is a baffling.
Swings and misses, went with the
God.
sweeper.
It never came back toward the zone. The timing was good, though.
Fought off foul.
Okay. That was a really bad swing that led to a second bad swing. Take the time. We're fine. Okay, that's fine. Foul it off. No problem.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High fly ball out to left field.
Okay, so we don't get got by the sweeper. We aren't able to take advantage of it, and we struggle a little bit there with Seiya. He was
Catcher.
2 for
Cal
2 and he's 0 for 2 at his last couple at bats. Had the big home run, so we're all right.
Next.
It's just a really bad.
On the ground,
That's
left
a double
side.
play.
6, 4.
That's
3,
brutal.
And the inning
That is
over. So they
brutal.
can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 7th inning stretch
We get a
time.
single, we get a hit
It's
by
the
pitch, we have
M's
nobody
5
out,
the
and then
Braves
it's a
2.
pop out and a fuck. A double play. That is a tough one to swallow. God damn it.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game.
Ozuna's 2 for 3 with a home run. He's knocked in 2, so Ozuna's been our problem today. Profar is 2 for 3 as well. They don't have a ton of hits, so that might be kind of it. Profar and Ozuna doing the damage. Suzuki's 2 for 4 with a double, a home run. He's knocked in 3, and Crawford's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a run. Okay. As we get set here for the top of the 7th, we're going to try and get him through one more. This is maybe not a smart idea. Third time through the order, but let's get Emerson Hancock warmed up. I guess I could have put him in for the long run. And then we will throw Morhone. Actually, no, we will. We'll warm up Gabe Spire, just in
First pitch
case.
strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
So he is back down into that caution energy zone. That's strike 3. That can't be the... Oh my god, that's the second time. It would have been an out. His zone has been really weird. That's 5, I think, between the two that have just been like genuine, actual head scratchers. We had the funky strike on the outside, so you can maybe throw that one in there as well. But just like clearly in the zone by like, and even some of them that are like in and down. It's like, what? That's okay. Ends in a strikeout. It's fine. It's a couple extra pitches. It's one of the early games in this one, or maybe one of the previous games, where there were a couple missed calls that they were able to turn into hits, and it was like, ah, god damn it.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. On the ground, right side.
Really? Why did I get that awful dive animation? That, I didn't touch anything on my controller. It's like, it's too early. There's not, I don't think, much of a reason to go to it. It was a great breakdown of...
Ball 1, no
That's a
strikes.
strike. What the fuck is happening?
Looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that.
It showed up recently. This breakdown that I'm referring to. It's a little bit older. It's like probably a year, maybe 2 years old. But it's about this. It's about Brian Kelly at LSU telling, like, begging his receiver to stop jumping because he just can't time it at all. Just stay, like, keep your feet on the ground and just go. There's one point where it's like, you better be fucking coachable. That's a little bit how I feel in that situation of just like, you don't have to do the dive. He doesn't even, he's 23 speed going up first base, and you can take a couple extra steps and whip it over. You didn't need to do the dive. The slide. It's useless. It's annoying. We dove too late. That one was on me. 100%.
Guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters, pitching on the road like this.
Hey, Brian Wu gets us through 7. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep his 6+ inning streak going. Suarez with a solo home run to push the lead out to 11-1, or back to 10, I should say.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
And it looks like vintage Castillo.
He's been really good this season.
Only giving up 1 earned, 3 hits, 5.1 innings pitched with 5 strikeouts. And we're okay with this. If I was over the statistics, I apologize. Slider at 86, a 4-seam at 95, and a circle change at 88.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Kind of drifted inside a little bit. It was grounded with a slider.
There's that slider.
Speaking of LSU, there was a 68-year-old freshman there the other day. It's pretty cool. He's like doing he's like, I only caught like the back half of the story, but from what I gathered, It was that he had a dream that he wanted to be part of the LSU marching band for a very, very long time. Since he was a kid. Locked in with LSU stories here at the moment. I'm a little too confident that I know where he's going to want to throw the ball, and it's making me susceptible to that slider that kind of starts in and breaks outside.
The 1-2.
And there we go. Hey, good timeout, contact swing, refocus, and go. But yeah, he's like a tuba player, living out a dream that he had since he was like a kid. Pretty cool. They said something like there's like a 45-year age difference between him and the next oldest person in the band. Oh, he caught it. I thought he had a bad jump. I thought that was going to get over his head.
That fastball right there.
Damn.
Tell you what, if he gets under it
Damn.
by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That's okay. Shenton does have the solo home run. If we could get one more, we might actually just go with Hancock for the last couple innings. And then we could use Munoz if it gets real tight late. But we also could have gotten Hancock a cheeky save. Oh, Shenton's our DH. Damn. That was the pitch I thought we were going to get with Rayleigh.
Foul ball.
Man.
Rayleigh, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a slider that we could have gotten to. That's too early. Fuck me, God. We were literally right on it. Fuck off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike.
God.
The second, out there.
There was no reason to do that.
Well, trying to get into scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Profar. Actually, Harris, you can't see it. Harris is a little better contact-wise and more power. So we'll go ahead and go with the righty. We'll go ahead and bring in Emerson Hancock.
Emerson Hancock on the pitch here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Sunny if smoky day outside here in the Pacific Northwest. Hopefully there's some rain coming to knock some of the smoke out of the air because it was pretty bad. We went out on Friday when I had my whole 2K kerfuffle.
Puts it away for the out.
And I noticed that I was coughing a little bit more with that. So
Up in the zone right there. Hitter,
I wasn't out that long,
but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep,
hasn't been as bad as
easy out for the defense.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball
some of the
one.
years previous, which is a positive.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
But hopefully, nice job, Bliss. But hopefully, with the theoretical rain that I heard about, knock it out of the air and help the people fighting whatever is burning.
You feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Profar stands in now and watches strike one. Comebacker to the mound.
There we go.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I guess we still can get save with Hancock because we're only up by 3. I don't know. I was locked into the 3-inning thing. Doofus. You probably had that thought 5 minutes ago going, it's still a save opportunity. You clearly aren't scoring runs in this game.
His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Number 55.
Okay.
Bryce Elder.
Now we will get
getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
8-9-1. Sinker at 92, a slider at 86, 4-seam at 94. Circle change at 87. I'd guess arm side run on it.
These two offenses can
You
put
can't
up
swing
runs
at that.
in a hurry.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
That is a bad swing, too. Please stop. Ooh, that
Spoils
slider
the
stayed up.
two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Sean, what happened? Why are we falling
Here's
apart?
Dylan Moore, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Outside
Everything is a little bit slower. That's, I think, what gets us a little amped up. With 7 runners left on base. Gross.
And he works in a changeup.
Sinker's at 90.
Swing and a foul
Oh.
on play.
Just under it. Or just early, excuse me.
Pitch
Ball
misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side
Ooh, and
now.
it just
You
slid
talk about
outside.
the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and
Everything's
miss, whether it's inherited
slow.
runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they
And
can
we're
miss
just
the bat.
so
Tell you
early.
what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
Next
There we
pitch,
go.
a slider that misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle.
And he doesn't strike out the side,
Now to
but
throw the first on the run.
he
And
just can't
very
quite get
nicely
to what
done
he
for
is,
the out.
what he's
3 up,
throwing.
3 down that time.
That sinker on the outside really threw me off. I kept waiting. I wanted it to. I thought it would maybe come back a little bit more towards us, but we got a tough little section of the lineup here to try and close out this game and pick up a series sweep against the Braves. If you had told me that before we went into this series, I would have been a little surprised. We struggled against the Braves in the World Series, so I would have figured maybe we lose one, maybe lose the series because we didn't play particularly well in Tampa Bay, so it wasn't like I felt great about the prospect coming into this series. Like, Jesus Christ. That's not a terrible pitch. All right, we're good. We're fine. We're fine.
He circles the bases.
Let it roll. It's all good. It's a perfect. Fuck me.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on
Hancock,
the ball
we
to drive it out
gotta
of
work
here.
in the zone here, buddy.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Rodriguez snags
That was a
it,
bad
and there's
pitch.
one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
Nope.
But in your mind, you have to
Why is this zone getting so tight all of a sudden? Like, that is so annoying.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Foul
Really
ball
needed
there.
that swing, apparently, because I
You can
ganked
see he
that
was
to the
trying to
left.
stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And
Nice
they're down
play,
to their last
Bliss.
out.
That's a huge
Nice
defensive
play.
in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be
This is
made.
not the pitch I want
That's
to
helping
throw.
your team.
And a foul ball.
I hit square thinking it was a circle change, but it was triangle.
2 down,
There's this
nobody
cool button
on.
called L1 that I don't hit when I want to, but do hit when I don't want to.
The Braves down to their final strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
That's
Base hit. That was smoke through the
Fucking
infield.
annoying. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. We're fine. He has no energy. We can warm up Santos, though.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
They're still down 2.
And that misses.
That is a strike. I don't understand what is wrong with your zone. Okay, what are we doing? Sean Murphy was fucking over in this series.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive with full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Really important at bat coming up now.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage.
Man, I wanted that pitch.
Swung on, belted. Suzuki on the move, racing back. And it's off the wall. Olsen comes in to
What
score.
in the fuck? What in the fuck is happening?
And now they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
Dude. What is happening?
Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching
We
change
might
coming.
lose this game.
Emerson
I don't know what
Kane
happened.
departs, and he's on the hook for the runners at 2nd and 3rd. So looking for some help there.
Am I too loose? I fucking hate this Atlanta Braves team.
So they turn things over.
Okay,
to
we're okay.
righty
Santos is going to get us out of this.
And he's done a great job.
Thank God. So it should probably be tied, but they don't have a lot of speed. I think the most irritating thing is Sean Murphy was 0 in this series. He didn't have a single fucking hit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
Suzuki,
That's back.
Suzuki gets it.
And the Mariners.
Fuck off.
send the
Fuck
tying run on
all
base.
the fucking way off with that fucking bullshit. Fuck off.
You got the tying run at third, the
My
running run at
God.
second base. All it would take is a blue to
That's
win
the
this ball game
difference.
for the other
I
team,
thought
but
about leaving.
somehow, pitcher managed to make his pitch.
I thought
They
about
got through
leaving.
This one, a nail biter, but a very great win.
Uh,
Breaking on one side, exhilarating on the other side.
Robles in there.
One here today, and your
That's the
final
diamond
5-4.
jump that I needed, and
the
that's
road team
Seiya
picks up
Suzuki
the
speed.
win and picks up a
Just
sweep
enough.
for Chris Singleton.
Just enough to get there. Fuck the ending of that game. That was bullshit. Bullshit. We can give up the solo home run to Acuna. That's fine. That fucking... God damn it. He was over in this entire goddamn series. We get a nice play from Bliss. It was out number 2. We get blessed with the lack of speed. What a fucking goddamn annoying 9th inning. The game, it just feels like it does that. It has been this weird Braves series. It was the first game and the third game where the game just went, we're going to make them swing. You fucking figure it out. And it's like, well, I can't do anything if you don't put it in spots where I can get to it. Piece of shit. Okay. Santos threw the one slider. It was a little too much of the plate. Thank God it was an out. That might have won the game if it got down. They scored 2 in the 9th. 2 outs. Come on. Schwellenbach gets the loss. 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 4 earned on his line. The Braves ended up with 9 hits, but they didn't do a whole lot until that final inning. Ozuna was 2 for 4 with a home run. He knocked in a couple and scored 1. Acuna had the home run in that 9th inning. Ozzy Albies was 1 for 4 with a double and a ribby. And Jerks Profar was 2 for 4 with a run. Seiya Suzuki is your player of the game. On a 2 for 4 day, he had a home run, a double. He knocked in 3, scored once. J.P. Crawford, a perfect 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles, and he scored twice. Awesome. Julio Rodriguez, 2 for 5 with a home run. He led us off with a home run to get things started. Austin Shenton, 1 for 4. He had a solo home run to the opposite side of the field, which I believe was in the 6th inning, and ended up being a key home run because we got goose egg the rest of the way. Santos picks up save number 2 as Brian Wu picks up a win. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned runs. So Arcia flies out here to end the game. Gets the hit. I think it was a diamond jump from Seiya. And he just gets to it. Because if that gets into the corner, there's no shot. The first run has already crossed the plate. Second run is going to get there. Wow. That's huge. Man, that's unfortunate. Batter analysis. We didn't use any lefties. Okay. We got it. We got the win. It was tighter than it needed to be. I was talking about it, and maybe I just was a little bit too loose. I think sometimes I could beat my head against the wall a little bit too much. Like, we can just get through it with this one guy. And it's like, well, no. You put arms up. Like, use them, please. But, I mean, I was talking about it before we got into this series. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised to lose a game, to lose 2 games and lose this series. We didn't play particularly well against the Tampa Bay Rays. Cleveland gave us some trouble as well. We've played good teams. We played San Diego, Cleveland, Tampa Bay, Atlanta. Those 4 teams in a row that are good, that we have struggled with at times. Going into this series, going up against an Atlanta Braves team that had a frustrating World Series performance against, where we basically would put up good game, awful game, day off. Good game, awful game, day off, or whatever it was. And then take that day off and use it to our advantage to come back and get a win. That's a positive. But everything ended up being real tight, and almost a loss there in that final one where we would have given up 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th. 3 of them with 2 outs. That would have been a pretty heartbreaking way to lose. Thankfully, we haven't lost a ton, so it's not like it's a massively important game, but, for the old ego, we want that. Let's advance to tomorrow and get you set for Andre Palante, 6-10 with a 4.80 ERA, taking on Luis Castillo, 18-1 with a 1.90 ERA. St. Louis coming to town. They're 65-79, 14 games under 500. We have 7 games at home before a day off, before a huge series of games as we rip this pack gold to start us off. Philadelphia Phillies Road, which we already have. Cool. We have a whole lot of nothing. Gross. Ugh. All right. Well, that's a pack rip. We get Kansas City on the road. We have Houston on the road after this 7-game homestand. So we get St. Louis. We get a 4-game set against the Los Angeles Angels. Then we are in Kansas City, Houston, home against Colorado, home against Los Angeles, and that will be your regular season. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like more. Ring the bell. You'll be notified. Baseball here. The video that I did today. Did the Packers win? You know more than I do at this moment because they don't kick off for another couple of hours. But Packers, Lions, right up here. We're playing Madden, watch the game, all that good stuff. Stream of the day. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time for more baseball right here. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.